topic this morning and invite in John Tantillo.
Come on over here, John.
You're better known as the marketing doctor.
I just want to say you have a great brand. How are you? How are you? So wonderful to see you this bright sunny morning.
So apropos that we brought in the marketing doctor to talk about the Christie Brinkley case, because apparently, John, there's breaking news this morning that there has been a settlement in the divorce case. And what we wanted to know from you is whether or not this could help Christie Brinkley keeping her endorsements.
Well, I think most definitely. And even if this didn't happen, this was an excellent opportunity for Christie Brinkley to reposition herself. And instead of being the cover girl next door, how about the woman next door?
All right, so is that the key when a celebrity suffers adverse publicity, a celebrity known to be identified with a product, switch the product slightly?
Well, Judge, there are two things that you worry about in a brand. The first is the target market, and the secondly is what is the perception of the brand in the marketplace. So if you take a look at who Christie is right now, she's really no longer a girl. She's a woman.
Well, in fact, John, during some of the testimony, we heard that not only did her soon-to-be ex-husband watch the dirty stuff, but he said she did too. And if I'm over on Madison Avenue, I'm going to wonder, is that the woman who I want as my spokesperson?
Well, it depends on the brand. I mean, and it depends on the brand she's representing. I got an idea for Christie Brinkley.
Okay.
Instead of doing cosmetics, what about General Motors hiring her to reposition the Buick? Wouldn't that be a Buick? That's exactly the point.
Where are you coming up with that?
Well, because if you think about it, Buick needs a new target market. Women in America really appreciate her. This would be a great thing for Buick and GM. Think about it. Thinking outside the box, and this is what you have to do when you're marketing. You have to think outside the box and think differently. Yes, Judge.
How would you reposition A-Rod?
Oh, A-Rod doesn't need to be repositioned. That's his brand. He is wonderful at being the performance brand. You don't want him to change.
Wait, no,
and his
you're talking about his performance on the baseball field.
Well, yes, on the performance.
But there's other performances going on which could potentially hurt his endorsement, or will it? Because is there a double standard?
Okay, well, first of all, in terms of branding, there are no double standards. There are just products, okay? Secondly, when you talk about the A-Rod brand, you got to worry about his target market. Before I came here today, I said to the guy in the deli, what about A-Rod? They say he's a great hitter, he's great, he's wonderful. No one talked about the Madonna thing. Right. So in terms of his brand, and his brand is out of being kind of like a hot shot. Yeah, he's not the woman cuddly guy, Steve Areno.
But listen, John Areno. And I know there are a lot of sports figures who have this rap now, but he's a womanizer, and you know all that stuff.
Well, yes, but it's his brand is that of being on the field, not being on the street.
Okay, here I've got. Let's reposition him. Let's go, John Deere. John Deere out on the field.
Wait a minute. What are the products, Steve?
Can he sell sneakers to children?
Probably not. Okay. But he can sell sneakers to alpha males who are in the gym, working out, who really think he's cool.
So as long as he continues to hit the baseball, his off-the-field antics don't matter.
I would say for the most part, yes, but I would always have that little bit of error. He should be a little bit careful.
All right. Does Matt Drudge know you've got his hat
I beg your pardon. He's got my hat.
There you go.
Okay.
Dr. John Tantillo, the marketing doctor.
Thank
it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. It was great.
What else did you pick up at that deli?
A nice cup of coffee. Gretchen, wonderful brands. All three of you. Great.
Dottore.
Okay. Good to see you. Prego. A domani. Okay.
There's a plan to lower gas prices, but does it have a chance of making it through the Congress? House Minority Leader John Boehner is here to talk about it.
I'm going to have whatever's in his coffee.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't talk that.
And at the top of the hour, Megan and Bill.